set the alarm so that I can get up early so that I can be to work on time. I am the lead flight instructor here at iFly Virginia Beach for the morning shift, which basically means I count the cash, I open up the door, first one in the door, right? Count the cash, and my two other teammates who are here with me this morning also, they did the startup, and we're just checking people in for their first flights. Early morning. We've got some skydivers that rented out the wind tunnel to get better at jumping out of the airplanes. And so, yeah, that's what we got going on today. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's refine this this live stream a little bit. What am I talking about, though? Refine it. Do I want to use that? Nah, we're not going to use that. Thank you so much for stopping on in. I already got 1 thumbs up. Appreciate you. Boo, hi. Good to see you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, early morning. Not a drive stream, just a regular live stream, vertical live stream here at iFly Virginia Beach as I get things going and started for my day. I'm gonna put you over here and just rotate this around. How are you? What is new with you? Good to see you. Justin, early morning for you as well. Are you working already too? Yeah, this is normal for you though, huh, Justin? And how is the sound? Can you guys hear me good? I am on the DJI microphones, which are right here. And what am I talking about when I say I want to refine this live stream a little bit? I need to log in to the YouTube, and we'll put the things up there. But thank you all so much for being here and hanging out with me this fine early morning. It is not sunny. The sun has not yet appeared. But yeah. Wow. We're actually not starting until about 6 o'clock this morning. So we are chilling. We've got everything set up already. I mean, we're cruise fast. They're real. So that's cool. Tell me, what is on the plan? Early YouTubers host. Yes, it is the early morning. Yep, up at 3:45 every morning. You sound good. Well, thank you very much, Justin. Appreciate that. DJI microphones. And we don't have the wind tunnel spinning right now. The tunnel is currently off. And so, yeah, clearly not normal for me. I got up at 3:30, and I typically like to give myself a good hour and a half before I actually need to be in work. I allocate at least, I try to say 30 minutes to get here, even though it only takes me 15 to 20 depending on traffic. And traffic this morning was really easy. It was really nice. In fact, I did a hyperlapse video of it. I need to download it from the phone onto the computer because I haven't uploaded a video in a while for one also. But it was a hyperlapse, and I had only, we'll say 1.5 red lights. I say half because the other one, as I was rolling to my stop, as I was coming to the stop, the light turned green. And then I got a red light right after that because I decided to take the long way in. And yeah, I got in, pretty quick this morning. Yeah, 20 minutes to get in. So, Susanna, good to see you, proud single mother. I appreciate you being here and hanging out as well. All right. So, what is on the plan for today? Well, I am door drive out. I haven't heard that term in a while, primarily because I'm not usually a morning lead flight instructor when I show up for work, but being that we are, for lack of a better term, shorthanded, my chief of safety and training is actually on travel right now. He's off to see the races. In fact, let's do a Google search for that real quick here. Dubai Indoor Skydiving Race. Let's see. It is occurring over the next few days. There is a wind tunnel competition, indoor skydiving competition this week in Dubai. Has anybody been to Dubai before? I have not been there. I was planning to go skydiving in Dubai when I was in 2013, but the opportunity didn't present itself like I hoped it would, But yeah, so Robert is in the door first this morning, then I will drive, and then I get in the door, and then I'll take a break. So the positions, if you will, the stations, right? The stations are standing in the doorway, you know, being the lifeguard for the wind tunnel, if you will, being the primary flight instructor. And then that person goes into the driver's booth, and then that person that drove next for the next 30-minute block will get out and take a break. So I am in the door next. Travel Dubai host, carry me in. Yeah, no kidding, Buhai. I've never been there before, but if you ever come to Virginia Beach, I will carry you into the wind tunnel to fly you. And for those of you that are not familiar with indoor skydiving, let me find a cool video. Let's see here. Excuse me. Right? Let's see. All right. There's actually a cool video of my son and I flying somewhere. And it's all wrestling. Oh, it's cool. If I look up several of the various, it's all wrestling stuff. Let's see. Wings, good to see you. TK, hello from East Germany. Guten Tag then, yeah? Guten Tag? Guten Morgen? Is it morning for you still? I believe that you are 6 hours ahead of me, yeah? OCPC! Good to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping on in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm here at work. Yep. I've got a second computer set up over here. It's an old desktop or Dell desktop. Nothing fancy about it. I don't even think there's a graphics card in it, to be honest with you. Speaking of OCPC, overclocking guy. He's the overclocking guy. All right. So let's see here. How can I share this video of my son and I flying? All right, let's go here. Let me put it in the link here. My son and I flying in the wind tunnel. Paste. There you go. Enjoy. He came home from college, and that was one of the times that he came home from college. But how many of you have been indoor skydiving before? Would you like a quick tour of the building? We'll go up to the roof. What do you think? I'm doing great, Orchid Fudge. Thanks for asking, and thanks for stopping in. I'm doing great. Early morning here. It is 5:40 a.m. We're gonna get things started here in just a moment. I got my list of things to do that I put into my notebook as I go through, just to make sure I don't miss anything, because, you know, I'm old dude, and that's how I stay organized. I write things down so I don't forget. So today's date is the 3rd, so 03 September 25. Boom, boom. I counted the cash already, so I got the QR code for the guys to do the checking in process, and yeah, we're just hanging out, getting ready to do some flying here in the vertical wind tunnel. OCPC, what'd you say here? Same, 5:40 a.m. Oops, I lost it. When it scrolls up, I gotta go back over to here to find it here. So what'd you say there? Same, 5:40 a.m. Gotta get more PC hardware records. Oh snap, OCPC. That's cool, man. That's cool. You are not old, Jason. How old do you think I am? I am in my 50s. I'm not going to say exactly how deep into my 50s I am, but yes. Moving out, host, preparing for dinner. Okay, good. Well, enjoy your dinner, Buhai, and thank you so much for dropping in. Justin, those are crappy computers on Amazon. They try marketing as gaming PC. As far as office work, they are fine. Oh, this thing right here, it's a Dell Optiplex 7010, Dell Optiplex. This thing was bought probably in 2018, and it has been in office thing here. It's Dell Optiplex 7010. We'll take you guys up to the roof. Maybe we'll go watch the sunrise together. 675 bones. Is it the same one? It says Optiplex 7010. That doesn't look like the same one as that one there, though. I'm looking at the picture. Close enough. Right. That's not it either. Here's something in the back. Oh, let's see here. Wings Squad Channel. Let's see here. Boom. Let's go over to, what do you think, chat? 50s, what? Nah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know how I stay young, though? Every time I get a win playing Fortnite, I do pull-ups. I do a set of pull-ups. So that's how I stay strong. And that was the rule in the house. At least it was with push-ups. When I first introduced my son to video games when he was like 5 or 6 or 10 years old or whatever it was. I didn't introduce him that young. But when I first introduced him to video games, I said, okay, whenever you change games, change levels, die, right, you have to do a set of 10 push-ups. That was the rule in the house growing up. And, and so, yeah, and I would do them with him, right? And then when we'd play like shooter games together, I think we first started playing like, I think it was like Uncharted or Call of Duty or something like that, or it was one of those shooter games. I would get killed and I would do push-ups as well. And so that was the rule. Now, whenever I get a win, instead of punishing myself, right, I will reward myself with a set of pull-ups, as funny as that sounds, right? Because exercise should be a reward, not a form of punishment. Depends on who you talk to, though, right? Yeah, in training, it was always punishment. Why? Because that's just the way it is. You mess up, you're getting beat. Right? You're getting beat. You mess up, you're getting beat. This was the way. Yeah. Look at the guys are going to get started here in just a few moments. But yeah, Tiny Queen, good morning. Good to see you as well. Okay, May, you same age as me with youthful looks then. Well, thank you very much. You're pretty young looking yourself, and I would have never thought you were in your 50s either there, Orchid Fudge. For sure, for sure. Would have never thought that you were that old. So we are the same age-ish. That's cool. I think it's cool. All right, so yeah. So at 6:30, I will go stand in the doorway. I will not live stream that just because the skydivers, they don't like being videoed. Some skydivers don't like being videoed. I am at work already. Yes, I got to work at 5 o'clock this morning. Did the startup process here. And yeah, just, waiting for my turn to stand in the doorway and be the lifeguard, if you will. Rick Mezzapezzo, good to see you, bro. It's been a while. Let me see what you wrote here. I have to read it on the computer screen because the scroll's too fast for me to keep up with. Hope you and the family doing well. Having coffee, waiting to get off duty. Take care and be safe. I appreciate you, Rick. Appreciate you, man. Are you down the street from me also, man? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. Yep, I am. Let's see here. Now that the fall is here, Rick, bring the kiddo to come and fly if she hasn't flown yet. I'll put her in the wind tunnel on me. Yeah. So, yep, that's what we got going on today. That's what we got going on today. Dayman. The man axe ruler. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. What are we talking about today? Well, maybe if you listen for a moment, you'll learn and see, and hear what I'm talking about today. Right? Early morning, POD. POD stands for Plan of the Day. And I'll be standing in the doorway, driving, and then I'll be taking a break. Yeah, no, all good. I joke, you ruler. I joke, Damon. The man. Nah. So talking about everything. Come down and I will let you drive the truck. For real, Rick? Oh, snap. That's cool, Rick. Dude, that's a cool opportunity for you over there. You should talk about the firefighting equipment. Bro, do some videos about, you know what I want to get? I don't know why. I am all about getting new tools and breaching tools and entry tools, Rick. I really want to get a Halligan tool for some reason. I don't know why, but I really want one. I have no use for one, I have no use for a Halligan bar, but I really want a Halligan tool. I used one when I was in the military. I had one, I put a sling on it and ran around with it, if you will, as just one of the tools that I carried. But I think I saw a video of a guy tying a line around it, and it looked like he was turning it into like some type of a grappling hook, So I've been roasted enough so it doesn't. Halligan tool. Here, let me show you. It's an entry tool. This Dell Optiplex 7010. I don't even see it on the Amazon anymore. Halligan bar. Let's see here. Well, that one has little clippy clips on it. Halligan bar. Get link. I'm gonna copy this, put it in the chat for you. This is what I'm talking about. Why would I need one? I just want one because I am all about tools, right? Let's see here. No. Halligan bar. Halligan tool. Halligan. Here you go. That's what it is right there. Firefighters use this as a tool for entering, doors. You basically jam it in, crowbar it open kind of thing, There's different ways to utilize it. So not a PC part. This PC is right here, the Dell Optiplex. So I know I skip around when I'm talking about stuff. So people roast me all the time for doing that, Damon. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yep, I am here at the office here at work. My new song cover dropped by Gorilla. Thanks for dropping in. I'll play that on in the background there for you there, Gorilla. Thank you very much for sharing. Watching now. Awesome. Grandpa worked at the fire force. Oh, nice. Right on. Well, thank you for his service. That is not an easy job, folks, And in fact, when I was separating from the military, I thought about joining the firefighting force, if you will, But what I wanted to do, I actually wanted to go out west and be a smoke jumper, Jump into hot spots, if you will, no pun intended, right? And be a firefighter, be a forest firefighter, a wildland firefighter. And that's what I had planned to do when I first got my commission. I was like, all right, cool, do the thing, And then after 5 years, get out, be a smoke jumper. The problem is that it never, my path changed, if you will. I got injured while I was on active duty, and so I didn't get a chance to go and do that cool guy, crazy stuff either, Let's see here. He was in the Navy. Nice. He brought back guns from the USA. All right. Right on. When you say from the USA, what Navy was he in there, Damon? Nice. Hey, gifts are always good, right? JC Mix Vlog, good to see you. Thanks for dropping on in. So he was in a different Navy, other than the U.S. Navy, and that's cool. Gifts are always a good thing. I think. Gifts are always a good thing. I think. All right, let's see here. I've never asked about that. Oh yeah. What Navy you use in? Well, what country are you guys? What country does he live in? I'm assuming that's the country that he was in the Navy for. Wherever he's living. If you're bringing guns from the U.S., you know what I mean? Pakistan Navy, really interesting. I had a friend that was in the Bangladesh Navy. Pakistan Navy? I assume that you guys operate in the Arabian Gulf, if that's right. Well, right on. Right on. How'd you find my channel there, Deman? I'm assuming that it got recommended because it has Fortnite in the thing or something like that. My country's dirt cheap. It is what it is, all right? It is what it is. All right, let's see here. Yep, I'm just looking at checking emails, make sure I didn't miss anything, and for work. But all right, cool. Let's see what we got here. Dang. All right. I got some research to do on some other things here as well. Discard. All right. Today's date's the 3rd, 03, September 25. All right. Let's see here. Nice, just scrolling. All right, well, thanks for hanging out. You look sick. I look sick. And I have a fever, so I'm in bed. Oh, you do. You're sick. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you get better soon. Hey, bro, have a great day. Got to get some PT in before I head home. Rick, have a great day, brother. I appreciate you being here and hanging out, man. Appreciate it, man. Have a great day, my friend. That'd be cool. I'd like to see you do some videos on the use of the Halligan tool, bro. You know, that'd be cool. All right, let's go up to the roof here in a moment. Just gonna check a couple more things here, things that I need to do and get done. All right, I'll be in the door in about 30 minutes from now. Also, I'm gonna change out and then go up to the roof, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. So, yeah, that's what I got planned. I'm working for it all day. And then maybe later on, I will actually... Have you guys heard of Mark Rober? He's a NASA engineer, or a former NASA engineer, that created a company, I guess several companies. He created this cool Cinnabot robot, but another company called Crunch Labs, where it's a subscription service where you subscribe to this thing, and he sends you a box of an item that you can build. So that's pretty cool. And so I just got my first box. It is an IR turret, I think it said. I got it actually about 2 weeks ago. I haven't opened it up yet, but the goal is to get home early enough today, open it up, and start building it. And I'm going to do that live stream that as well. That'll be pretty cool, you know. Yeah, he's a great guy. I think so too. He created the what's it called, the glitter bomb or something like that. Yeah, and where I guess people that steal Amazon deliveries and packages, when they open it up, it sprays glitter everywhere and fart spray and makes a siren noise or something like that. And then he actually set it up so that it can video them opening it up as well. Pretty ingenious, you know, to include, I guess, bunking out or catching scammers. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he is a great guy, man. Oh, you didn't know that you were sick? No, and you know what? Maybe you just need some rest and sleep. You know what I mean? Maybe that's all you need. A little bit of rest, a little bit of sleep. Because when the body is fighting something, all right? That's why you're sick, because the body is taking its energy to fight off a virus or something like that. Making an assumption, of course. I have no idea about your medical history or, I know that's how it feels with me as well, though. When I'm exhausted, my body's fighting something, and so I sleep and I, recover. You gotta fight it out, right? Gotta fight it out. And Gaming, great to see you. Thanks for stopping on in. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Ann. Thank you so much for being here as well. Animation of oh wow, with the Ebola virus. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. It's murder. Animation though, right? Murder. Yeah, Ann is amazing. Thank you so much for being here, Ann. I agree with you 100%, Orchid Fudge. Yeah, let's go take a quick walk. I'm gonna change into my flight suit here in just a second. The sun is about to rise. Let's go up to the roof. It's gonna get loud here for chat. It's gonna get loud here in a moment. Let me get my hat. Get my hat. We'll enjoy a sunrise together. Morning sunrise here in Virginia. think about that, chat? I need to leave my glasses on. I can't see the chat. All right. Walking up some stairs here. Chat. So, if you guys remember, we did a video where we hoisted one of these units up this ladder well right there. Yeah. This is the gantry crane that I installed so we could hoist it up. Then we brought it all the way over here. Set up some more chains, some chain fall right above there. Made it happen. Here, take a look down here. I got 4 350 horsepower fans. There's a fan inside this unit right there. There's another one down over there. Another fan right there. Let's go to the roof. All right. Training chamber for people to train in. Yes, it is. Have a good day, demand. Have a good day, demand. Check out this. Check this out, chat. Look at. I'm bring the drone back. Hope you feel better, demand. Appreciate you saying so as well, Orchid Fudge. Oceanfront here at I-Fly Virginia Beach. I am on the roof of the building at this time. Little dewy up here, as you can see. It's a little wet, so slippery. All right. Little chilly. It's like 61 degrees. It's like 61 degrees when I left the house this morning. Hope you guys can still hear me. We might actually be on cellular phone signal service at this time. But, that giant building's in the way. Let's walk down a little bit here. Got a star up there. You guys can see that star. There's one right over here. Another one over here. Ooh, slippery. I almost slipped a little bit. The sun will rise right over there. Look at those clouds. There's ships out in the distance as well, hard to see. CP Shuckers down there, fun restaurant. I say fun because they got good staff, good people. There's that little hatch I crawled out of over there. That's what we got going on over here though, here at I-Fly Virginia Beach. Early morning day. Indeed. But yeah. Put me off to the side here like this. Pretty cool, huh? I got to keep the glasses on so that I could actually read the chat. But it's nice outside. I mean, it's chilly, but I don't feel chilly at all. You know, I don't feel chilly at all. But plan today, just get some work in. I'm gonna try to live stream the opening of that box later on, you know. And it'll be fun. It'll be fun to open up that box and start putting it together live, I think. You know. But who else is hanging out with me still? I got 4 people watching. Really appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for being here, Orchid Fudge. Demand. Or is it the Maniacs? The Maniacs. Got Ann Gaming in the house. Justin's watching as well. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me this morning. Got 10 thumbs up. It's good. It's good for me. Let's see. Still here. Jason says Orchid Fudge. I appreciate you, Orchid Fudge. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. But yeah, I5 Virginia Beach. Hanging out. Crispy Bacon. Crispy. I see what you did there. Crispy. Hello. Hello, Crispy. That's cool. Oh, is that a... Oh, I thought it was a, what do you call it? A sand sweeper all the way over there. But it's not. It's just a boardwalk sweeper. This truck right over here. Right over there. Yep, right over here. There's a truck sweeping the boardwalk. That's the boardwalk. Right over there also, between the 2 buildings, there is a Our Lady of Norway's statue over there. Donated by a Norwegian crew in memoriam of Norwegian sailors that lost their lives, if I recall. There's a sister statue in Norway, and I forgot what city in Norway it's in. But yeah, that's the Our Lady of Bacon. Crispy Bacon. All right, we're gonna go back down to the flight, what do you call it? Back to my office. You guys had enough up here? I used to go to Virginia Beach. Oh yeah? All right. What do you mean you used to go? You don't go here anymore? You used to go to Virginia Beach. From where? From Chesapeake? From Norfolk? Or from another state in the US, I'm assuming. Or from Canada. A lot of Canadians come visit here, actually, and vacation here. It's a big deal. You get a lot of Canadian tourists. You know, all right, we're gonna go back downstairs. Here, do this with you. See a little hatch? You gotta go through this little hatch. So it's gonna get loud, chat. It's gonna get loud. Stand by. We're gonna go down this hole. So from Chesterfield, Virginia. All right. I live in Montana now. Lucky. That's cool. I've heard great things about Montana. That's cool to hear there, Mr. Bacon. All right, we'll go to my office. I'm gonna change. All right. Put my flight suit on. Close the old door here. Ain't nobody gonna walk in anyway. So early in the morning. Here we'll do this so that you guys don't need to watch me change. Lucas Grimm, great to see you. Thanks for stopping on in. Hello. Gig hug. Gig higif. Thanks for stopping in. All right, let's see here. Let's do this. There was that video. Play, open, large. Let's put this over here. You guys can watch this while I change out. Blow it up and play.
Tripod out here today.
I'll be right back.
Live stream this event where my son is back in. In fact, that's him flying around right now in the wind tunnel. It's probably actually good that I don't have the tripod right now, so you can. But yeah, we're here at iFly Virginia Beach. I'm about to get in and hang out with my son, who's home from college. That's Dominic, who is home from college as well as Josh. So they are actually 3 of our new instructors who just started working with us or started as a flight instructor in the beginning of this summer. So yeah, they're all here from college and just here to get some flight time in as well as knock the rust off of their flight instructor skills. So yeah, my son is standing right there with his little fist bump. And yeah, I'm gonna get in with these young men and get some flying in. That's Dominic, and Josh is about to get in as well. So as well as me. So yeah, let's go play. Enjoy. Let's see. Let's get something to prop this up with because I forgot my thing. You know what I mean? All right, Mama Bull, how you doing? Thanks for hanging out. Yes, it's pretty cool, right? I'm glad that you said hello. I wasn't sure if my live stream was working right now. But yes, this is iFly Virginia Beach. We're going to get in and fly and have a good time and just do our thing. So enjoy. Let's see if I can prop this up here like this. To watch him fly. I'll just fly. We'll angle it up slightly. See if you can see that part of the ring.
All right, changed out, ready to go and stand in the doorway. Oh, it's super fun there, Giggles. I'm gonna just call you Giggles. That looks like fun, for real. No, it is super fun. It is super fun. If you've not tried it before, look up iFly Indoor Skydiving, and you may find that there's one near you, in a city near you. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's super fun. Try it out. Encourage everyone to try it out. If you want to experience what it's like to fly, that's the place to do it. This is the place to do it. The indoor skydiving for you. All right, let's see here. So, what are you guys' questions, if any? You got a TikTok account? All right, good. I do not. I ain't cool like that. I just don't have one. I only do YouTube. You know what I mean? Appreciate you being here, though, there, Giggles. Going to sub? All right, good. Thank you. I appreciate that, Giggles. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Crispy bacon. This is on my list. I've done quite a few crazy things. All right. That's cool to hear. What would you say is the craziest thing that you've done? Mr. Montana? Like are you an ice climber? Are you a backpacker? I actually got a chance many years ago. Got a chance to climb Mount Kilimanjaro back in 2013. So that was pretty cool. I wouldn't say that was a crazy thing. I mean, I just kind of just went on a backpacking trip up there. That was pretty cool though. What, indoor skydiving? It all depends, you know. If you want lessons and you want to learn how to be an avid indoor skydiver, I would suggest that you sign up for a classes package. Here, it's about $500 and plus tax, of course, right? $500 to get certified to become a level 1 flyer. If you go to tunnelflight.com, that's a website you can go to look at your logbook, if you will. And becoming a level 1 flyer means you can get into the wind tunnel all by yourself, right? Hover, turn one direction, turn the other direction, go forward, go backwards, go up, down, slide left, slide right, all on your own. And then exit the wind tunnel all by yourself as well. That's what's considered to be a level 1 flyer, where you've got the basic skills to do that and know how to fly, how to fall gracefully, if you will. And once you get that, you get your certificate, you know, and go from there. I live in the country. Oh yeah? All right. The country of, like in the hills of Tennessee country, or plains of Texas country, or are you talking in general? You live in the country of the United States of America. Mostly free solo climbing, piloting trick planes, and high altitude climbing. Oh, all right. That's pretty cool there, Bacon. Crispy bacon. I cooked some crispy bacon the other day for my wife and I. It's good. Pennsylvania. Oh, nice. All right. Let's see here. In Pennsylvania, the nearest one to you, there's actually one in Philadelphia. So depending on how far you are away from Philadelphia, that might be the nearest one. And then depending on what part of the state you're in as well, you said the country, so that'd be middle Pennsylvania. You know. But there's one, it's called I Fly King of Prussia. So check it out. Check it out. Alright. Yeah, if you just do a Google search for iFly, you know, your Google Maps would tell you exactly where the closest one would be to you. You know what I mean? There, giggles. That's cool. Oh, in Montana? Let's see here. Shoot. Let's look it up, chat. iFly, Montana. Let's just Google it like that, see if there's one there. Find a location. Search your location. Let's look at the map here. Boom. So, Montana. The closest one to you might be iFly Denver. It'd probably be iFly Denver. What phone do I have? What phone do you think I have? iFly Denver. So if you are, let's say, in the center of Montana, you've got one in iFly Seattle in Washington State. There's iFly Portland, Oregon. iFly Denver, or iFly Denver in Colorado, and then there's one in Minneapolis. That's new to me. Cool. Yeah, I'm thinking about, I do not have iPhone. I have the Samsung phones. I'm thinking about going the route of those Google Pixel phones. Why? Something a little bit different, you know what I mean? Motorola G Plate Android 14. All right, old school, right? I think that's old school. I'm not. I typically when I get a new phone, it's like 2 years ago model. Why? Because they're free. The ones that if you try to get the newest technology one today, it's like buying another computer for $1,000, right? Sure, you could pay for it monthly with your plan, $10 a month or whatever it is for however long, for forever. But I'd rather just get a free phone, you know, 2 years old. It still works. I only use the phone really for live streaming on YouTube, number one. Number two, maybe capturing some photos and videos, right? And phone calls, texts, or check my email. That's all. I don't really get into all the apps or playing games on my phone, so I don't need a lot. You know, I have it constantly plugged in, so I don't use battery power. And you know what? I can live without a phone. You know, if my phone dies, and cool. Guess what? I got a clock on my computer. Right? I got a phone in my office. Got a phone at home. Samsung 24 Ultra. Is that the newest one? Is that the newest one out there? The Samsung? I mean, I considered upgrading, you know, because I do YouTubing. You know, I like capturing video. But yeah, I was going to do. What would you say there? I gotta scroll back up. There, Chris. I was going to do one of those in San Diego, but I ended up paragliding instead. I am Southwest Montana. All right. So Southwest Montana, according to the map. I just went to iFlyWorld.com to find a location. Southwest. So the closest one might actually be, depending on how southwest you are. You are directly in the middle, what looks like to me, of iFly Denver, iFly Colorado Springs, and iFly Seattle or iFly Portland. So the next time you go to a major city, look one up, you know, and do the paragliding and the indoor skydiving on the same trip. Now, for lessons, if you just want to try it for the first time, I mean, you're a pilot, so you understand aerodynamics. You'd probably be very good and pick it up very easily, you know. But it's not like one of those places or, you know, activities where you pick it up on the first try, you go away, and then you can, you know, you might be good at it, right? I would say you need to get your reps in to be, just like with anything. In order to be good at something, you got to get your reps in. Do it as many times as you possibly can, master it, and maybe you go away from the sport or the activity for X number of years, and you can come back into it, you know. 23 Ultra, all right. Hey, you know what? I think mine is the 22 normal Samsung 22. So the camera is amazing on the 23 Ultra. Nice. Right on. I'm assuming that you are. Let me go to your channel there, Chris. You're a content creator as well. Lots of short videos I see there. That's pretty cool. All right. Last video was a year ago. All these videos, and then what about the Fresh from the Garden video here? Let's see. Is that pretty new? Fresh from if that was taken with your cell phone, that's a pretty good shot. That camera does look amazing. Those are some nice looking vegetables there too, there, Mr. Bacon. Very cool. I'll go ahead and give you a subscribe. I like to subscribe to fellow content creators and support each other. You know what I mean? So, very cool. It's a relatively recent one also. Let's see. Let me catch up on the chat. Orchid Fudge is saying that. So let's see. Camera's amazing on the 23 Ultra. Also says Orchid Fudge. Awesome, Orchid Fudge. Very happy with it. Good. I have 5 Samsung Ultras. Dang, Giggles. What you need 5 Samsung Ultras for? Are you a content creator as well? Got it for my 50th birthday? Nice, Orchid Fudge. That's pretty cool. Right on. So you're saying I should upgrade to the 23? Which is what? How many? It's a 2-year phone, right? Samsung 23. How much is it? How much is a Samsung 23 Ultra? $500 on the black market. AT&T, I get it. Oh, the Samsung Galaxy C. I don't want to really lease or be locked into the thing, you know. Samsung Galaxy Ultra. Buy now. 200 megapixel camera, fastest ever. So the Galaxy S25 Ultra is $1,300. Yeah. 1 terabyte of storage, $1,700. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Well, thank you for being here there, Bacon, for sure. I appreciate that, Mr. Bacon, for sure. My husband said you turned 50, you need a new phone. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm a kid, by the way. All right, well, you know what? And how do you have 5 phones there? Giggles? Oh, all right. You know what, Giggles? You really shouldn't give out your age on the, you know, I mean, I know you've masked your name. You know, you masked, but you've given me some, you've given the internet some pretty personal information about yourself as a youth. You know what I mean? So, keep some of that stuff private to yourself, man. You know, and it's pretty early for you. You should be getting ready for school, right? If I may offer you some advice, you know, keep that information private. You know, participate in the chat, be respectful, and there's no reason to let people know where you're from, unless, you know, it's a conversation and you trust that person. But you know what? I'm a stranger to you. You're a stranger to me. Stranger danger, right? So just, you know, public service announcement. Be mindful about what you share online. You know, I mean, I'm a good person. I appreciate you trusting me, but there might be other people in the chat also that may not be so trustworthy. So protect that personal information about yourself, you know. Let's see here. Even though my Note 9 was still functional, but we gave that one to my father-in-law. Nice. Right on, Orchid. Got mine with a black dot on the screen. $300. Ah, and you know what? If the black dot doesn't really bother you, then you're good to go, right? Chat, I'm going to be ending the stream here in about 2 minutes here because I got to go down to the flight deck. It's my turn to go stand in the door. So that's the title. Door, drive, out. Door, drive, out, right? So I'm going to go stand in the doorway, be a lifeguard, maybe teach some people to do some indoor skydiving. While I'm down there standing in the doorway, participate in that class. And then after I stand in the doorway, I'll be driving. I'll be controlling the wind speed. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's kind of a big deal. You know, Chris Burgundy, Ron Burgundy. And then I take a break. So I will be back after I'll be 6:30 in the wind, driving at 7:30 I'll be back. Maybe I'll go live again, maybe I won't. But I will be going live as I do an unboxing of my first Mark Rober Crunch Labs Hack Pack box. Yes, I ordered one of those. I got the year subscription. Be careful, fake phones are ones with replacement screens. Ah, right on. Yeah, I typically like to buy, you know, my equipment brand new because, you know, I save for something and I get it. But it is 6:25 right now. I'm gonna head on down to the flight deck. Thank you so much for being here, folks. I appreciate you, Bacon, Giggles, Orchid Fudge, Justin, everybody else that has stopped in to say hello. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Would love to continue the conversation. Mr. Chesterfield, Virginia, now Montana, Southwest Montana. You know, let's see, Chris, let's see here. 100% never trust anybody on the internet if you don't know the person. Yeah, agree. And you know, there are some things as an adult that I choose to share with, which I don't mind. Like, I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia, you know, where I work. But if you're a youth, especially if you're a youth, safeguard your personal information. You know, keep that private to yourself. You know? So, have a great day, everyone. I'll see you later on. Stay tuned. I'll put the link up later on. I'll set it up so that you can live stream the Mark Rober Crunch Labs. And I'm going to build an IR turret. It's going to be awesome. Chat, thank you so much for being here. Have a great day. And thank you.